In today's video, we're going to be changing the way that we build DIY aquarium stands forever.
Aaron's Aquarium, in association with My Aquarium Box.
How's it going, guys? So welcome to today's video. Today's video is one part in many parts that are going to be released around my 420 gallon reef build. Today's video is all about the stand in which my big reef aquarium is going to sit on top of. Now, when we build DIY aquarium stands, what do we tend to do? We tend to go down to the hardware store or the timber merchant to buy big chunky 2x4s to build our stands. Now, when we build these stands, especially on the size of this frame, we tend to have to put loads and loads of centre posts in, which makes it very difficult for us to be able to work inside the stand once the aquarium is all set up. It's very difficult to be able to get to the canister filter, it's very difficult to be able to work on the sump due to all of these posts, but we have to do that to be able to support this wood. Now, in today's video, we're going to be looking at changing that. Today, we're not going to be using wood. Now, normally what people do, if they want to escape using wood, they tend to go to a fabricator and have a metal frame fabricated for them. Now, again, when you do this, it's very expensive. To have a frame fabricated up at this size, you're going to be talking £400, £500, £600, maybe even more to have a frame fabricated. Then once that frame has been fabricated, you've got to try and get that into your house, because obviously it's already been welded, it's already been made. It's very difficult to be able to get it inside, especially if it's a large one. Now, today's build is going to help with all of that. Number one, we're going to be doing away with the timber, and number two, we're going to be doing away with the welding, but we are going to be using metal. Are you ready to find out what material we're going to be using to build this stand? Well, here it is. Scaffolding pipe. Now, we see this stuff being erected around buildings. We see this stuff being used to support very, very heavy structures. So why don't we use it to build aquarium stands? Now, I'm not sure if it's just fear of the unknown or what, but for me, using this stuff is an absolute no-brainer. Now, the cost to buy all of this that you see in front of you, you'll be surprised what it costs in comparison to building a timber frame to the exact same size as what I'm going to be building this frame. Now, if you stick around to the end of the video, you'll find out how much it costs to build this scaffolding frame in comparison to building a timber frame. So guys, what do we need to build this frame? So first of all, what we've gone for is 8 short tees. Now, these are going to be used for the crossbars and for like the support sections. And then we've also gone for 8 3-way 90-degree elbows. Now, these are going to be used for our legs and our base and our top. And then we've got our different lengths of bar all cut to the specific lengths that we need. Now guys, honestly, once you've cut all of your lengths to what you require, which is also very simple, it's a simple case of getting a miter saw with the correct blade and literally just cutting everything to length. One thing that you do have to be very careful though is this metal is galvanized. So when you do cut the metal, it will get very hot, and when it gets hot, it gives off fumes. Fumes that are very toxic to us. So make sure if you are going to cut the metal yourself, you use the correct protection so that you don't end up hurting yourself. Now, me personally, I just took all of this down to my local engineers and said to him, is there any chance that you can cut this to length? He was more than happy to do so, and that's what I did. So, are we ready to get this built up? Honestly, this is going to be the easiest DIY frame you have ever built. All in all, to build this frame up, it'll probably take no more than 10 minutes. Honestly, it'll go up very fast. Now, I won't make you sit through me building this for 10 minutes. What I'll do is I'll do it, I'll film it all, but I'll speed it up so you can see it all going up, but you don't have to sit there for ages watching it. Now once it's all built, we'll go through how much this has cost, and honestly, I think you'll be surprised. Right, are we ready? Let's get this built. The time is now 12:25. Let's see how fast this stand goes up. That's the base done. Legs. Time 12:58, so we did it in quite a good time. And as you can see, it's very big, but it's very, very spacious. Now, inside this cabinet area, we're going to have a 4x2x2 sump and a 2x2x2 sump separate underneath here. So the great thing is with that centre bar just there is I can move that up or down. So when the two sumps are in, I can position that bar so that it's not obscuring the view of either one of the two sumps. Now, on a cabinet smaller than this, you won't need the centre bar. You know, for a 5 foot, for a 4 foot cabinet, you definitely won't need a centre bar, honestly. Obviously with this one, I put the centre bar in, you know, as a precaution because the weight is spread over quite a long length of bar. If you just have a look at this video, you'll see that it can actually take quite a lot of weight. See what I mean? That tool that went on here, on this section of the stand, weighed 1.1 tons. and that was placed on the stand in one section. The weight wasn't spread right across the frame, it was just placed on one section. And the weight test was done here, here and here, and the frame just literally didn't move. So I'm going to be putting a 1.1 ton tank on top of here, but the weight is going to be spread from one side all the way to the other. So this stand is just not going to flinch underneath the weight of that tank, not at all. Now, as promised, I said I'd tell you how much this stand cost, and like I said to you guys when I told you that we was going to be starting this 420 gallon build, I'm going to let you know about every single cost that has gone into building, setting up and establishing this 420 gallon reef. We're going to be literally outlining how much everything costs, from the materials to build this, from the fish, corals, everything. We're gonna see how much it costs to set up an aquarium. So how much did this cost? Well, this stand actually cost £176 and 58 pence. Now, for a stand this size made out of steel, you know, that is very, very cheap. If you was going to have a stand like this fabricated up, welded and all that lot, it would cost you a lot more. You'd probably be talking £500, £600, £700 to have a frame fabricated up. And to compare that with the price of a timber frame to the same scale, obviously a timber frame to this scale would have to have probably 1, maybe 2 centre bars in here to support the weight in the middle, which, you know, would really restrict the entrance into this cabinet. But the cost of building a timber frame to the same size is £164 and 40 pence, and that is including timber and screws to put everything together. We've not included the cost of tools and things like that in the build cost. So if you think about it, the difference in price between building this frame and building a timber frame is about £12 and 18 pence. That's it. £12 for a steel frame. For me, you know, I would personally build this over a timber frame all day long. It's so simple to throw together. It can be built on site. So if you're, you know, building an aquarium in your basement or something like that, a frame like this is perfect because you can take all of the lengths into your basement and then erect it down wherever you need it to be, rather than struggling and trying to get a fully assembled frame down some stairs, up some stairs, through some narrow doors, corridors, etc. This way is a really, really easy way of doing it. So guys, I hope you like this video, and I hope it's been an inspiration to you. If you've got any questions on this, don't hesitate to ask. Just leave your comments in the comment section below. I'll leave all the details of how much this frame cost in comparison to a timber frame in the description, and anything else that I think of that I think you guys should know about. Alright guys, thanks for watching, I appreciate it. Don't forget to stick with the Aaron's Aquarium YouTube channel, because we've got loads of videos coming out around this 420 gallon reef build. Next up, we're going to be looking at getting the sumps into this cabinet, and we're going to be baffling out the sumps, and we're going to be explaining how I'm positioning the baffles within the sumps and why I'm having 2 sumps and not 1. So definitely stick with the Aaron's Aquarium YouTube channel. If you've not subscribed, hit that subscribe button now, and I'll catch you all later.
I'm Batman. And I can dance like Batman. You see how Batman dances? When he solves it.